All right, in this video, we are going to do a little introduction to JUnit. And this project I'm going to be using in section 3, so I'm not going to save this specific project. We are going to go into it in much more depth. Right now, I just want to give you a quick example of a JUnit unit test. So what I'm going to do is come over here, and I got a folder here, guru.spring framework, that's the root of my project, and I'm just going to go in there, create a new Java class, call him foo. And I'm not even going to implement a method on that. Actually, let me, hindsight. So we'll implement my class foo, we get bar, and it returns back foo bar. Now let's say I want to write a unit test for it. I can come up here and say option enter in IntelliJ, and this is on Mac. The key mappings are different for Windows. And you can see here, I'll bring this up to the center here. I now have created JUnit 5 test. It is defaulting the class name for foo test destination package. And let's go ahead and say get bar. And now we can see it has gone ahead and imported that, and IntelliJ automatically created it right here, foo test. So again, not sure if you're familiar with build tools, but this is a Maven standard directory structure. So we have source main Java, and then we have source test Java, and Maven is going to be splitting those up. Now I can run this directly from the IntelliJ IDE. I can come up here and say run foo test. And you can see that comes in. Now I can say, let's see here, we can do foo. Now I got my class under test, and now I can do, I think it said foo. And I'm intentionally making a case mistake here. And let's say result. So I'm pretty sure I did foo and bar was all undercase. So now let's go ahead and run that. And we can see this go in and fail. And we can see here, I told it that I'm expecting foo bar with a capital B. So my test condition, or let's say my test is wrong. It actually should be foo bar camel case like that. So now I can go in and fix my class and then rerun it again. And we can see that passes. So what is happening here is, let's show the imports here. We imported the annotation from the JUnit Jupyter API test. And that method there has now been marked as a test. So when IntelliJ goes to run this, it's looking for the test runner, the JUnit test runner. It knows that it's going to pick up this class and then execute that test method. So I'm saying that in this is my test method. And when I run test in this, I want that method to run. And this test, all it does is it creates a new foo object. I get a result of the method that I wanted to test. And then I'm doing an assertion to make sure that string value that's coming back from my foo object is proper. That is a very, very simple JUnit test. Now, I said I wasn't going to save this. I'm not going to save this. This is just a quick demo to see JUnit working. We are going to get into JUnit in a lot more depth, especially in this. So this project here, I've set it up for the next section of the course. So section 3 of the course, we are going to be diving into it. And actually, I'm going to come up here, click on this, and in Git, I am going to revert it. And we can see IntelliJ saying, hey, do you really want to do these? And I'm going to say, yes, these are going away. So they will not be inside of Git. One of the rare times I was doing that, this is kind of like a hello world to JUnit. Just wanted you to see actual JUnit test before we went further in the course.